Destruction is family. We shall laugh. Destruction is family. That's why the ambulances be passing, and we be laughing at it. The fire truck's going to put out a fire, we laugh at it. Because that's what the men of the Lord is going to do, man. Laugh at calamity and destruction of our people that didn't want to listen, man. Read it again one more time.
Job chapter 5 verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
We're going to be laughing that day, man. Lord, wouldn't it be us? We're going to be laughing.
That's right.
Yeah, laughing our ass off. LOL. LMAO. Laughing my ass off. That's what we're going to be doing. So what you got? Matter of fact, you had something?
Yeah. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 2. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitudes of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. Because, being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright.
Right, so these other nations have not judged society upright, man. They have not upheld the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, which is in the Bible. Meanwhile, they make you swear in court by the Bible. It makes no sense. Come on.
Nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of God.
Right, these white people have not kept the laws of God, man. And guess what? You so-called blacks and Hispanics are following him, man. You're following and promoting his wickedness. You're following and promoting his influence on our children, on society, on the vibration of the world, to the point where other nations look at you like you're stupid, like you're nothing, like you're just a piece of shit. In which you portray yourself to be, man. You gave yourself that name, man. Through your actions, you gave yourself that byword and proverb, niggas is fixed. You gave yourself that name. You know what? You worked hard and earned for that name, man. You earned that name. You worked hard for that name, man.
That's right.
You slaved for generations for that name, man.
That's right. That's right.
Come on.
I'll do everything for you, man.
Right, I'll do everything for you, master.
What you mean, master?
Right. Matter of fact, there was this episode that Steve Harvey episode show that question that thing. That question that thing, Family Feud, right. They had this Family Feud, right? Now there was Eve, a so-called black woman, and Edomite, a so-called white woman on one side, and they had Steve Harvey, of course, and then the topic was zombies. What do you think about when you hear zombies? And the white woman said black. Black. Right? And guess what? They took it as a joke. And that's what our people are, a joke. Because you don't even realize that they're really racist. That's how they really feel.
That's how they really feel.
But you know what? Spiritually, our people are zombies. Why? Because this is the land of the walking dead, man.
That's right.
The land of the walking dead. You're walking around dead spiritually, man.
Dry bones.
Dry bones, the value of dry bones.
Dry bones.
You don't know who you are, so you know what? I ain't even mad at her because she showed her true colors.
That's right.
Me.
Nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of God.
Right, the white people and these other nations have not walked after the counsel of God. Because why? They were created to be the wicked on this earth anyway. So if you're following them, you're following Satan, the devil, as the Bible speaks of. Come on.
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
Right.
That's right.
Speedily the Most High is going to visit America, man. Speedily, well, they be recompensed of their sins, man. Come on.
For sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Right, short judgment, which means what? Quick death, man. Right. Quick death, and guess what? When the Most High resurrects you back up, he's going to kill you again. Right. And you're going to be in chains at that time. Alright, so y'all better, these so-called white people, man, they living it up, man. You blacks and Spanish, you got to stop following after these other nations, man. Right. You got the Mexicans coming from Mexico, crossing the border. Called illegal in the country that they once owned, man. Right. How you gonna get caught illegal in the country you once owned? Meanwhile, you gotta come over here and swim over here and cross the border. Right. And you get locked up and called what? An immigrant.
That's right.
How the hell are you an immigrant in the land that you once owned?
Right.
It makes no sense. Right. Unless you know that you are the Lord's chosen people that is destroyed for lack of knowledge. Come on.
For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Right, mighty men shall be mightily tormented, man. The biggest, baddest dude you can ever think of is going to be tormented, man.
Kimber Slice.
All that gunplay, you know what I'm saying, ain't going to be working in that day. All that mouth talk ain't going to be working in that day, man. All that thug shit ain't going to be working in that day, man. In that day, our people gonna stop selling drugs to one another, man. In that day, our people gonna realize there's no other power besides Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
The power of this Bible, man.
That's right.
And we're gonna be so joyful in that day, man. Because the wicked of our people is gonna be destroyed.
Right.
That's
right.
it. Is that more now? One more.
Verse 25. Receive therefore instruction through my words, and it shall do you good.
Right, so you blacks and Spanish, you gotta receive instruction through the word of the Most High, man.
Right.
Alright, you've been duped to believe that the Bible has been tampered with, or that it's plagiarized. Every other book you can name of is plagiarized in the Bible. Every other thing you can think of, or any other saying you can think of, is taken from the Bible.
Right.
That's what the white man does. He takes content from the Bible and switches it up to his own wickedness, man.
Right.
All he does is switches the righteous things into wickedness. That's all he does.
Right.
But that's his nature.
Right.
Right, he even stole our nationality, man.
That's right.
You got the Jews saying, the white people in Israel saying they're the real Jews, when the Bible says that the real Jews are black.
Right.
But you don't realize that, man, because our people is mentally asleep, man. Let me get that Revelation 2:9 real quick. We're going to prove that out the Bible, man. The real Jews and God's chosen people are blacks and Hispanics. The real Jews and God's chosen people are blacks and Hispanics. No other nation besides us, man. That's what the Lord is calling us to repent and come back to the Heavenly Father, man. Read that out.
This brother right here.
Revelation 2:9.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9.
Hold on, now. Yeah, what happened?
I
Just like what you just said about the Jewish people.
Yeah.
Find out the truth, guys.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, they run the world right now. You know what? That's Bible prophecy, brother, because...
They get better things than us.
Right, they get better things. They have their own land, you know what I'm saying, which is actually ours. You know what I'm saying? That's our whole land there, brother. You know what I'm saying? Well, what they did is that it was actually put there in 1948 by the United Nations to make it seem like they fulfill prophecy of the Bible when it says that the Israelites will go into their land again. But guess what? There's one thing missing. The Bible says that when the real Jews go back to their land in Israel, there's going to be peace. No more war.
Right.
Now, you look at over there, the Palestinians and the fake Jews are fighting for a land that's not none of theirs. You see that? But why is that? Because they're not the real Jews, and they don't fit the prophecy of the Bible.
Right.
The prophecy of the Bible said the real Jews were going to slavery. Did they go into slavery? No. Now we're gonna see what Christ said out of his own mouth. Did Christ call a white man the devil? Let's see.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
So Christ said he knows the tribulation and poverty of the real Jews. That's the so-called blacks and Spanish today. But we are rich. Why? Because to us pertains the promises and covenants of the kingdom of heaven.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews
And he knows the lies of them who say they are Jews. Come on.
and are not.
And are what?
And are not.
Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
So Christ himself calling white people the devil.
Right.
The Bible says. The synagogue of Satan, meaning the chief house of Satan. When you go to Israel, what they're doing, they're praying to the wall, they're banging their head on the wall, boom, 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 and they don't even believe in Christ. They don't believe in Christ. Right, let's get 3 and 9.
Revelation 3 and 9.
Not only did Christ call him a devil, but he called him a devil 2 times. Come on.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews.
Which what?
Which say they are Jews.
Read.
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
Read.
But do lie.
Read.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
Right, so they're going to worship before our feet when Christ comes back. Why? Because their destination is slavery under us. Right, what's your nationality? Huh? Puerto Rican? That's what I'm saying. Get the father. What's his father? Alright, so you'll be, because you go by the, seed of our father. Whatever our father is, that's what we are. So you'll be a so-called Puerto Rican, because there's no such thing as half and half. It comes from the father. The life and the sperm comes from the father. See that? So,
My mother's Puerto Rican. My mother's Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay, so she an Ephraimite too. According to the Bible, the so-called Puerto Ricans, their true nationality is Israelites from the tribe of Ephraim. That's our true nationality. See that? Because the word Puerto Rican didn't come about when? So when? 1492, when Los Conquistadores. Christopher Columbus came over here and raped, robbed, and murdered for then to call America now. Let me get Michael 2 and 2. Right, and now our people is getting ready to celebrate a holiday called what?
Thanksgiving.
There you go. Now you know the origin of Thanksgiving, right? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
So I work.
Well, you work. Is it
After that, I eat with the family.
That's the
Celebrate the family.
We shouldn't celebrate these holidays. Right, let me get Amos 5 and 21. Because the Lord hates these holidays. Why? Because these holidays are based on rape, rob, and murder in the Bible. Right. So when we celebrate Thanksgiving, you know what we're doing? I'm glad that they killed my ancestors and celebrate. See see that? Because that's where Thanksgiving came from. That's where it came from. Christopher Columbus. After they raped, robbed, and murdered our people for America, they made this thing called Thanksgiving. Thank God for giving us the chance to rape, rob, and murder.
Right.
See that?
Micah chapter 2 verse 2. And they covet fields.
They covet fields, meaning they desire fields. They want fields. They want land. Come on.
And take them by violence.
They take them by violence. The white people, they take our land by violence. They took America by violence. Come on.
And houses. And they take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Because nowadays you got white people saying they the Native Americans. They the Taínos. They the original people for America. You see, so they took our nationality and they oppressed our heritage as well. See that? Now, America was named after a white man. And what did the Bible prophesy that land would be named after white people after they conquer it? Yeah. Psalm 49 and 11. Psalm 49 and 11. Right, so the so-called Puerto Ricans would be considered the true nationality are Israelites from the tribe of Ephraim. I'm a so-called Taino myself, Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? And when I found out the origin of that word, I'm like, hold up, first of all, I'm not a rich boy. I'm not rich at all. Right. I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting myself something that I'm not. That's already strike number one. So I'm looking back into history and I found out that Puerto Rican came from actually the after, you know what I'm saying, they raped, robbed, and murdered, they forced a nationality on us. Because before 1492, we weren't calling ourselves Puerto Rican, we were calling ourselves Hebrew. You know what I mean? And we spoke Hebrew. Spanish is not our true language. See that?
This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right, so the white man, what he does is he goes around nations, conquers them, and thinks that, oh, I'm going to be established forever. Ain't no taking me down.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
You heard that, brother? Read it again.
They call their lands after their own name.
That's what America would say. What's this guy's name? America Vespucci, that's a white man. You know what I'm saying? So America was named after a white man. So when they rape, rob, and murder a land, they call it after their own name. Another one is Africa. You know what I mean? Africa is the name of a white man. Right. That's where you get the word Africano from. You know what I'm saying? Or Africans. You see that? But before it was called Africa, it was called what? The land of Ham. Right. And the Negroes and the Africans are not the same people. Right. You see this brother right here? People might say he's African, but guess what? He's a so-called Negro. Because the Africans acknowledge him as being an enemy of his. Because why? They're not the same people. The Lord separated the Africans and the Negroes. How do we know that? Let me get a Bible dictionary real quick. I'm going to show you how the Bible dictionary difference between the different. Right? So for him, you got it in hand.
Yo, but them filthy Hamites, man, they know we not, man.
Right.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, they come with bullshit.
You got
my brother.
You got confessions on YouTube from Hamites saying, yo, I hate black Americans.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know why y'all trying to be like us. Yeah. Leave us alone. Leave our heritage alone.
What is that?
I'll see the last night, brother.
Do that to me, my brother.
The Akata or something like that.
It's for you, look.
The definition of Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
So this guy Ham, he became the father of the dark races. Read?
Not the Negro.
Not the what?
Not the Negro.
Now why would it say not the Negro? Because just because he's dark don't make you the same people. Right. So it made that difference. Like, look, he's the progenitor, the father of the dark races, the Africans, but not the Negroes. How do we know he became the father of the Africans and not the Negroes? We don't.
But the Egyptians,
Africans,
Ethiopians,
Africans,
Libyans,
Africans,
and Canaanites.
and Africans, but not the Negroes. You see, the Most High made that difference. Exodus, let me get Exodus 11 and 3. That's not so. Eso es en español. En español.
Lo para.
No sé leer. Yo quiero saber quién carajo hace tipo aquí haciendo
Sometimes you gotta think back to that.
No doubt, brother. Yo, we here every Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? Check it out on that website. No doubt, brother. Check it out.
No time.
With that, listen, any questions you have, we had to edify, man. Because right here, right now, what we're doing is we're bringing salvation to the nation. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is calling you, brother, so you could be saved from the destruction that's coming on. Yeah, so this is really a life and death situation. You know what I mean? Any questions you have, anything you want to get edification on, in terms of law, statutes, and commandments, come check us out, brother.
Y'all sound better. I tell you the truth, y'all sound better than those guys in the street. Those guys that defend cover.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know,
they insulting people, like, you know, they tell you, they'll tell you things in your face, like, you know, like, when you doing your thing, you can't be insulting people. You can't choose people when they want to be.
You can't build the nation if you keep beating them down.
You know what I'm saying? You want to help people, you help people the right way.
You got to uplift them, brother. Exactly. Like what we do, look, we point out the wrongs of our people. But when we tell them, look, you're the greatest people that ever walked the earth. The only reason why the Most High is doing this to you because you keep breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. And we're going to call it how it is, but we're not going to say, oh, you stupid, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, directly insult you because you don't know, our people don't know no better. So we are here to be spiritual men and leaders to remind our people to come back and to receive that information and the truth about the Bible, not to insult you, not to condemn you, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what
they said about people feel gay, people wear the dress, whereas our hair, in the summer, right? There's a lot of people here who be fucking out. Turning inside their head. You know, you get people who curse you back, and then when they try to confront you, all your people want to just go surrender the person. They hurt you, and they're trying to surrender the guy out.